Let's have a look. We'll go back here and pause it just because it's so good. So now we're talking. See it now? All of a sudden, humans could not do this without the help of AI and the compute to be able to create that image. That is what I mean. You've got to think about what can be done now that could never have been done before. Never before. So what I want to do now, the only way, there's no access to Nano Banana yet, but the way to do it, there is a place that compares, and it's a bit of luck of the draw, what you get. Okay, now what this does is, this is how they compare things. So you want to find what LLM writes the best language, what LLM does the best computer code, what LLM does the best images, right? So in a case like this image comparison site, we'll go down here. Okay, it wants to make sure I'm human. Image arena, it's verifying that I'm alive. Yes, that's funny, isn't it? There's a machine asking me if I'm a human. I'm asking the machine if it's a machine, and it's asking me if I'm human. Here we go. Yes, it's verified me as human. All right. Vote in advance. Okay. So what LM Arena does, it basically compares. It will say you put in a prompt and you want it to write an essay for you or whatever. It will just blindly, you don't know what models are what, it will just print out the two and you go, this one's good or this one's bad. So they do that for coding, they do that for language writing, they do it for images in particular. So because you can't actually access Nano Banana at the moment, we're going to put a few images in and we see what we come up with, and hopefully we'll get Nano Banana and you'll be able to see what Nano Banana does. But not just that, because I'm talking about what we can do now that we've never been able to do. It doesn't matter what model produces the image, you'll get the point. So what you need to do is, this is free by the way, and you can generate as much as you want, and it does help. It helps the audience and people know about AI to see what's good. You need to click on generate. Okay, so down here, this is where the LM Arena is. Let me move my little spot down here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure we click on generate images, because that's what we're going to generate. So now let's seed it with an image. Now with Sutherland Sally, when I was creating Sutherland Sally, I basically had it in such a way, let's say we view some of these images, large icons, so we can see here. All right, so this image here, for example, was Sally sitting on a beach. So before I do the two elements, I want to see if that will change what it does. So make the character look more in shot and in proportion. Okay, let's have a look if that is going to do anything. Click on this. Okay, so we don't know. So this actually uses two different types of models, and we don't know what the models are. Now, hopefully we will get Nano Banana, and that way we can compare. But Quen, which is a fantastic model as well, is quite good. There's lots of image models and we just do not know which one we're going to get. So my point is, they're just getting better and better and better. Now, this Nano Banana, all the rave, let's see how good it actually is if we happen to get our bananas, as they say. So what I've done there is, this is an image that I've done in Photoshop. Okay, so it's certainly improved upon my master image. I think this one looks far more natural. So let's select right is better. And we'll just have a look and see what model did what. I think that looks quite good, that one. Got it, okay. So it will tell us shortly what the model was that actually produced that image. Okay, so that was Flux and Quen. Okay, they're quite good as well. So I'm going to download that one just as a matter of interest. Now, let's try something a little bit different. Let's go back into the model here. And I'll just refresh that, get it out of the way. Oh, refresh it, is it going to? Got it. Okay, that should get me back to there. Now, this time, I want to insert some more images. So we'll have to go back here. Okay, we'll get back into there. All right, let's go. So, same deal, let's image generate and add two images. Now, this time, the two images are the ones that I used to make this image up. So that's the image we originally looked at. I want to take the master image. This is what I would normally have to do in Photoshop. And then I also want to take the background. So let's see how it produces, okay? Place the character, and it's always good to use character rather than human, or place the picture, or place the human, or place the person, because character doesn't set alarm bells to the LLM because it knows it's a character and it's not generally a photo of someone you're trying to manipulate. Though now you can manipulate anything. Place the character on the grass in a natural position. Now, again, I would have to do this in Photoshop. It would take time to do it in Photoshop. Let's see what the character consistency comes out like, and let's see if we can actually get Nano Banana. Are we going to have luck with our banana today, as they say? All right, let's have a look here. Generating. Certainly the speeds are phenomenal. You go back even a year and a half ago, you could just not produce the quality images that you can produce now. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that's a natural looking position, but okay. That one I think is far more natural looking out of the two. That one looks like she's sort of floating in the air. I think the right is better. I think the right's quite good. Okay, let's have a look and see what, got it. What model actually produced it? Drum roll, please, folks. Are we going to get our Nano Banana? Oh, security verification. Yes, continue. Okay. Please complete this click security check. Okay. Didn't expect that in the middle of a live video. Oh, there we go. It's disappeared. There you go. Oh, we got our Nano Banana. Thank you, Mr. Security Check. Well done. All right. So that is Gemini Flash and that is Nano Banana. And we can see the quality of that. Let's download that image and take a closer look at it. That is very, very good. So far, I must say Nano Banana does look quite impressive. Proportion to the chair is probably not right, but the two images weren't too bad. Yeah, okay, let's try one more. Go back here. Now we're at Nano Banana time. We'll get out of here. All right, we'll go back into here, back and back. It's going to take us back to the image now. Make the character, this is the test. Stand and throw the ball. Yeah, that should work. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Let's see what happens here. Move my image out of the way here so I can click on the button. Okay. Now, so that's fairly straightforward. We've taken the actual image itself. That was two components and it's done, basically stitched it together, which you can do in Photoshop. Came out pretty well. Let's see what it does when we ask it to do something different. Okay, now it's just created a completely new character because I didn't upload any images. So let's upload some images and see what happens here. We'll go back to home and we'll start a new chat. That's probably easier. All right, this time I'll ensure. So we'll do the same thing. Let's take that actual image. So that was the master image. I'm going to say, make the character stand and toss the ball into the air. So you can see my logic here. What we've done initially is we've taken that image and we've just got it to fix it. Then we've taken the two elements that I would normally use in Photoshop to create that image. Now we're going to just take an image and we're going to see if it will take the character in that image. Now I've actually uploaded the image and I'm not going to get an American baseballer, I hope. And we'll see what happens. And see if we get our Nano Banana to compare as to what else is out there. But they're all very good. And I mean, and this is like, as I say, it's not going to get worse and worse and worse. It's only going to get better from here. And if you go back a year ago to create this quality high-res image that has depth and has character in such a fast time, it's mind-blowing how quickly this stuff's happening. Okay, perfect. It's taken the image. I think that one on the left definitely looks better. That one doesn't look too bad, but I think the one on the left definitely looks better. Let's find out what model did that. So that is the difference. You've got character consistency in a different position. So you can now create and create and create. You want to sell Coke? Oh, GPT, good old GPT-4. Okay, let's try, we might try that one again. All right, so we'll start a new chat and we'll see if we can get the banana. I'll use the same image and I'll use the same prompt. So I'll just copy this prompt so we've got it right. New chat, same deal, upload the image. That's the original image, right? paste it in here, and let's see what happens here. Let's see if we get our Nano Banana to compare it. The speed is phenomenal. It is really, really good. Considering, again, this is free. You can come in here and start creating, and you might fluke a good image. This certainly will generate a lot of images, and image generation these days is pretty well, I think, reached the point where you will not know whether it's an actual image or not. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, they both look pretty good. They both look really good, actually. That one, oh wow, that is pretty stunning. Let's say the one on the right is better, only because I think the ball is better positioned. Now, let's have a look if we got our Nano Banana and what model actually created this. In the meantime, I'm going to plug my machine in here because in the real world, we need to have power to run things. Oh, there we go. We've got our screen back. Let's have a look. Ah, that was Quen.